Hey everyone, welcome back to Hayes Reactions. Got myself, Rick, and Corrina. And today we're going to be breaking into songs that we feel fit a certain vibe. Vibe check. Perfect way of saying that. We've got 9 different vibes, and we each pick songs without knowing each other's song that we think perfectly fits that vibe. And we're going to go through and we're going to grade each other's picks.
React to it, grade them, all that kind of fun stuff. And then we want to know what you guys think too. Yeah. So as we go through these, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you let us know, like, what song would you, put in that vibe? Do you agree with what we said, or would you have picked a different song? We want to hear from you guys. So comment down below as you guys are listening through and let us know what you think. Yeah,
100%. And we're going to be grading each other's songs on a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being it fits the vibe perfectly. 1 of, I'm not really feeling that vibe.
1 is like, you picked that because you like that song, not because it fits the vibe, right? Like
Exactly. And look, I'm going to be honest. I struggled with this list. Some of it is like deep cuts. Like, I'll be surprised if other people know them. Mm-hmm. And there are certain ones where I'm like, these feel stereotypical, but whatevs. They fit the vibe for a reason. That's why they're stereotypical.
Vibe. Exactly.
So what we're going to do now, and obviously if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, follow, do all those things. There's buttons all around. Click that.
Yes, because this will be, just like Rick said, we have 9 vibes, like 9 vibey situations that we'll be running through. But this will be coming out in multiple parts. And I just wanted to tell everybody that ahead of time, because we did that with the Taylor Swift Life of a Showgirl, where Rick reacted to the album. We put it out in multiple parts and people were like, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? And it's like, just hang on. It's coming. It's just not time yet. So these will be coming out in parts. So just that heads up for everybody. So make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications for, part 2, part 3, et cetera.
And on top of that, if you haven't heard that collection of me reacting to Taylor Swift songs and them trying to convince me to become a Swiftie, we'll have it linked.
Yes.
So like I was saying with this, I actually had a hard time because at first I was like, God, I just have stereotypical gut reaction choices.
Yeah.
But I wanted to fit the mode better. So I had to really deep dive into my playlist to find some of these.
Yep.
And I know we had issues because certain ones were like, oh, we're going to pick the same fucking song because we've lived together and been together for 10 fucking years.
Yeah. So it's like,
we know everything about one another's song preferences.
I was really nervous that we were going to end up picking so many, and I'm still a little nervous about it.
I am too.
There's certain ones that I know for sure we didn't pick the same song. But there are certain situations where, again, just a warning, we don't know each other's songs. So if we end up with a similar artist or the same song or something like that, it is purely just because we have been together so long and we are just opposite genders of the same version of a human being. So
we're yin and yang.
Literally. So forgive us if we end up doubling up. And if we do end up doubling up on songs, I won't make you guys listen to them twice. I will,
we'll make an adjustment.
Editing,
we'll make an adjustment. Without further ado,
I'm so excited for this. Honestly, I'm really excited. This is something like so new and different. And I'm really excited for this one.
Me too. And it gets us out of the hypothetical conversations in the garage of like, what do you think this is the best of this is?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So with that being said, I don't know what Corrina's picked. She doesn't know what I picked. I have assumptions I'm going to be honest, on Corrina's list, I'm assuming we're going to hear Taylor at least once, if not multiple times. Just like it would be safe to assume that you're going to hear Kendrick on my list at least once.
Look, I will say this. I was a good girl. There is Taylor on here, but I was a good girl, okay? Because I could have put Taylor in all 9 damn spots.
I'm so glad you didn't. So glad.
I was so tempted to turn this into a full Swiftie takeover, but I didn't. I actually put a lot of thought and time into this, but there are some Taylor stuff on there. So Swifties, don't worry. I'm going to do us justice. And everybody who doesn't like Taylor, don't worry. You can just skip through the song, okay? It's fine. You'll live.
I don't know the songs. While she's pulling it up, because we're low on production value around here, I'm going to do like one of these. Okay, so I can't see keep my eyes closed until you say, okay, here's my first song for Heartbreak.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
kind of thing. Yeah.
I just realized we're starting off with Heartbreak.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're starting with a Taylor song. So, all right. So diving into Act 1, The Break, our very first song is that song where you go through your first real heartbreak. I'm not talking puppy love in high school. I'm talking you met someone, you spent at minimum a year with them, and it doesn't work. And you go through the real heartbreak, the trying to understand, am I ever going to find somebody? Am I ever going to heal from this? Am I ever going to feel again? Like I want a deep heartbreak in this one.
Okay.
And I think we both have good songs, just knowing our emotional depth and our range of music.
Yes.
With that being said, let's get into your first song. I'm going to close my eyes, do my thing.
Oh, I'm first?
You're up first. I'm going to let you go. Ladies first today.
All right. So
at least ladies first for Act 1. Act 3, Act 2, we might switch to boys first.
Yeah. So real quick, before you close your eyes and I start typing this in, I just want to say that the song that I chose for Heartbreak, I'm not going to be starting the song at the very beginning. Okay. I will explain why later after we listen to the version, but I will be playing just a segment of a song. The biggest, I'll explain it all later. I'll explain it after so I don't give too much away to Rick before we get into this. But you go ahead and you close your eyes, little mister. All right, so I am ready with my first song for Heartbreak. I'm going to push play, and as soon as you hear the music start, you can look.
Okay. Okay, first of all, we're going to go back a little bit. I'm not surprised that it is Taylor. I was thinking if you were going to pick Taylor, it was going to be a Heartbreak song.
Yes.
Not because it's stereotypical, but just because I know her level of writing, and you put that into a song about heartbreak where you're trying to feel the emotions makes a lot of sense.
Right.
And if you heard our previous episode, I'm big on like painful songs. Like
he loves sad, heartbreaking, soul crushing songs.
Because to me, they make great music. Like when people are overly emotional, that's when they make great music.
Great art. Absolutely.
Yeah, great art. So let me go ahead and log this. So we got All Too Well.
All Too Well, 10-minute version.
Taylor.
By Taylor Swift. And I just want to just add a little bit in here. I am starting this song at 2 minutes and 18 seconds into this. We will not be doing the full 10-minute version. I know, Swifties. I know, please don't come from my head. Okay. I'm doing this for a reason because as of right now, one of our top requested reactions for Rick to react to from you Swifties is for him to react to the All Too Well 10-minute version short film.
Yeah.
And we really want to do that. I think he'll really enjoy seeing, Taylor's work off screen because she's not even really in that short film. So I don't want to show him the whole song. And so I'm just going to show a part that really resonates and hits with me. On our very first episode, I talked about how there were certain Taylor songs that helped me go back and kind of like heal broken things in my past that I didn't know how to deal with when I was younger. And this song was one of them because the entire story that she tells through this 10-minute song is something that I experienced with a few different people. And so anyway, this song really helped. It really helped me kind of heal that inner portion of my inner child in my soul. And it's a very special song to me. And I know it's very special to a lot of Swifties out there for the same reason. So I felt this fit. I'm going to run it through for just a little bit. And then I'll cut it off right when I want it to cut off. And we'll go on to yours.
I reached for you, but all
I was just saying this part, these next lyrics are like.
Okay, because
what's your thoughts so far on the lyrics?
It's a beautiful song. I like the lyrics, but it's more to me reminiscing than Heartbreak at this point.
So the thing is that this song, it starts at the very beginning of a relationship and runs through like a 10-year time period to like the back and forth, the after, it's literally an entire story of like two people's 10-year on and off. This is just a segment that, really hits without giving away the rest of the story, which I want you to see in the film, if that makes sense, why I chose this specific part. So we've got just a little bit left, but this next line here is just, it's one of my favorites of all of her songs ever. So anyway, here we go. That is my Heartbreak song, All Too Well. That is just a couple minutes of the middle of it. Like I said, I didn't really want to give away the beginning or the end of the story here.
I'm going to reserve harsh judgment on this because I'm not hearing the full song.
Right, yes.
And to me, part of a Heartbreak song is knowing the full story,
and
right?
That's fair. That is fair, yeah.
So with that being said, if you would have stopped it before she got to where she really ramped it up and then going into the story about how he talked to her father,
right?
I probably would have rated this like a 3 out of 5.
Right. But that part is very important. That's why I said like that whole little section, it's like a really long bridge.
Yeah.
It's important to kind of get the vibe of the song, but it doesn't tell the whole story.
But when she said that longing him and willing him back, as a dad, he gave me that feeling of seeing your child go through heartbreak.
Yeah.
And that to me emotionally connected me to the song. So I can see it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 right now until I hear the full version. And I might change my grade at that point. I
didn't know if it would really land with you because this song is definitely obviously written from a woman's perspective because Taylor Swift wrote it, but it is very much a like what a woman would typically experience following a breakup, right? The heartbreak and the questions and the going back and like that line where she says, "You call me up just to break me like a promise."
Yeah.
so casually cruel in the name of being honest.
That part, yeah.
Fucking that line destroys me every single time. There's a few of them in here, and I don't want to go through them because I can't remember if they're in the section that I showed you. But anyway, I love this song. It's very special. It hits that piece of me when I think about that broken teenage girl. I listen to this song and she feels better. So that's why I went with this.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to give you, I'm going to give you some hints now before we go into it.
Okay.
So very much how Taylor has become the master as she was once a student. I am actually choosing her, quote unquote, like teacher, right?
Oh, okay.
So, and this is also sung from the woman's perspective.
I'm excited for this.
But to me, this is the most haunting heartbreak song I've ever heard.
It's not Sam Smith?
It is not Sam Smith.
I was sure this was going to be. Oh, now I'm really excited. Okay, you have
to hand me the mouse. You have to hand me the mouse
first.
You
have to have the mouse.
I don't need the pad. Just give me the mouse.
Okay.
We'll figure it out from there. Okay. So close your eyes and look away.
I'm so excited.
This will work all too well.
Nice pun. I'm so proud of you.
I am now going to hit play, and you can open up just so you hear the first part so you know what it is, and then you can write it down. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. So I have chosen Fleetwood Mac with Stevie Nicks, Silver Springs. To me, this is the most haunting heartbreak song that I've ever heard. And no matter if you're a man or a woman, I really do feel like that this song will speak to you and you will relate to it in one way or the other. As you can see, Corrina's already starting to tear up. Now, this is interesting because she knows I love this song, but
I didn't expect to hear it today, though.
Yeah. So here we go. So if you want to write it in your little notebook.
This one is very special to me for definitely heartbreak reasons, but for different reasons. I don't even know if Rick knows this, but this song was actually gosh, I'm so sorry. This is so ridiculous. This song was actually, you're going to get makeup on your white sweater. This song was actually my stepdad's favorite Fleetwood Mac song, and he would listen to it all the time. He was a very special person to me. So anyway, I'm sorry that I got all emotional. Let's listen to the song. I promise not to cry through it all.
I'll mute your mic. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and this is one of the best parts of this song to me is it is two different songs. It is the realization that someone you loved found somebody else.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, everybody knows how that feels. I know in a previous relationship when I found out that that person had found somebody and I was still sitting at home boohooing myself. Like that feeling kills you. Like that they found happiness and you're still alone. Like what the fuck's wrong with you kind of situation.
Yep.
Now this next part is what makes me feel like it is the most haunting breakup song ever. So without further ado. I'm going to mute my mic so I don't sing over it.
Sorry, before we get into the rest of this song, I just want to say that I think that one of my favorite things about this song is that not only are the lyrics heartbreaking, right? But like, and they're so emotional and they're just so emotionally charged, but the music as well, the instruments, like you can feel the pain in that little solo part there. Right? You can feel it in that guitar. You can feel it in that piano. You can feel it in every single one of those instruments. And it gives the exact same, like, just like picturing, like, just like you said, sitting in your room, you know, in the dark, boo-hooing to yourself. Like even the instruments sound like they're boo-hooing to themselves. Like it's just so beautifully composed, the song from top to bottom.
And the way her voice echoes through it, and it's so raw. And look, taking nothing away from Taylor. Yeah. Her love songs carry so much weight, but I think the reason the music also carries so much weight is because Stevie Nicks is singing this song about a band member that is standing right next to her the whole time.
And that I was actually going to ask, is this the song that she forced him to perform live? I can't remember which song it was.
I don't know if it was this one, but I know that.
But I remember because she sat there and she stared him fucking down the whole time while she was just singing and he was playing, and she literally was like this on the stage with the crowd over here, and she was like
her and Lindsay,
you know. So I remember that. I just don't remember if it was this song or a different song.
And I do find it interesting that the first two artists we pick are blonde women that both admire and love each other, but on the flip side have some of the most beautiful love songs that I have ever heard. And I will
like Stevie Nicks.
And I'll say this just for reference in case you guys don't know. Listen to Leather and Lace with Stevie Nicks. And I believe Don Henley.
Oh, and I love Leather and Lace.
Oh my God, it is the most it's a relationship song, not even a love song. Anyways, let's get back to Heartbreak.
Let's finish this one out. I'm loving it.
So
wow.
It's to me, it is the quintessential heartbreak song, and not even from a woman's perspective, even though the lyrics are very from a feminine side there at the end too, where she goes, time casts a spell on you, so you will never forget me.
Yeah.
I don't even take it as casting a spell. I take it as when you've loved someone, truly love someone, and it doesn't work out, it leaves a scar. And that scar is always a reminder of that person, right?
Yeah, that person's always going to be part of you no matter what.
And there will be times randomly that they just pop in your head and there's nothing you can do about that. And it just, everything about the arrangement, the fact that she's singing this about her bandmate, the fact that he's sitting there having to perform it with her and give it his all, and the emotional reaction he's having, hearing these lyrics probably for the first or second time and having to play the guitar. The fact that her vocal arrangement there at the end is so raw and powerful that you feel every bit of anger and remorse and love and hate. Is just, I don't think there is a better breakup song. But at the end of the day, that isn't really for me to judge. That is for you to judge if my song matched the vibe.
Okay, just really quick.
Lindsey Buckingham, by the way, is the name of the gentleman. Yeah.
So she wrote this song about Lindsey.
I believe so. I don't know the full history.
Right, because I know she dated, because she also dated the drummer at one point, but I think
her and Lindsey was
right?
the one, they were the toxic pair, that the one where it fell out.
And that's what I thought. And that's why I had to just look. I'm so sorry for I was listening. I was just also looking up. Yeah. He's the guitarist.
Yeah, I know. He had to sit there, the lead guitarist.
I know, but listen to what I'm saying, because listen to what I just said when we stopped a while ago, when I didn't know that the guitarist was the other part of this. That guitar in this song, you can feel the fucking pain and the angst and that just twang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? And that's why it came through so much.
That's his side of the story, is the guitar. That's his story. That's
it's his emotional reaction.
His emotion, his pain coming out through. Wow. Honestly, wow. And I will just say, as many times as I've heard this song, I have never, ever once actually read the lyrics. We're millennials. Okay. We didn't do that. That wasn't.
You had to have a book.
You just, even then, you just guessed. You just listened and guessed. And if you were wrong, you stood on business and you were wrong, in the utmost confidence that you could be. That's how it was. Okay. So it's just for me, it's never been a thing all these songs I listened to when I was younger, I should go and read the lyrics. That's just never been a thing for me. So this is genuinely the first time I've read the lyrics. Now, most of them I knew, but there's just something about reading the lyrics while you're listening to the song that just kind of, for me, makes things hit different.
It internalizes it.
I'm glad that we were able to find a lyric video. My rating for this, I feel like it's just cliche to give you a 5, but I also feel like I can't not give you a 5 because of my opening reaction. And it does absolutely fit the vibe. And I do like how, you pointed out, and I never really realized it before, that the song is kind of 2 parts. The first part is kind of that heartbreak. Oh my God, I'm never going to get through this. This sucks. Don't tell me about her. I don't want to know about her. I don't want to know about your time. I just want to pretend that she's, a fat, hairy, ugly monster troll that lives under a bridge. And even then, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. But the second half is coming back into your power, right? She's like, hold on, wait a second. Yeah, you moved on, but you're still going to have to listen to me. You're going to have to hear my voice. You're going to have to see my face everywhere you go. You will never be able to escape me, no matter how far on you move. And that's petty. That's petty. That's a little bit petty. I love it.
There's a guy's way of saying that. I'm just going to keep it to myself.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah. So I am going to go ahead and give you a 5 for that one.
I appreciate that.
Honestly, when the first initial and I wrote down my score, I wrote down 10, but I'm not going to be extra.
I mean, we can go on a scale of 10. And if that's the case,
I was just giving you 10 out of 5 because of the initial emotional reaction it got from me. But
I'll take a 6 out of 5. I'll take a 6 out of 5.
I'm giving you the 5.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today and listening to this reaction. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe so that you get notifications for all of our future content. And you control that future content. So make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you want to see us react to. Let us know what you want us to check out. What are your favorite things? What do you want to see? Because like I said, you guys are the ones that control this channel.
Do it. Take over your destiny.